Boom.
Boom. Boys. Been a minute, huh?
I'm glad. Dude, you know how many times we've said that?
Yeah, a
I
lot.
know it, dog. It's
It's
good
been a
every
while.
time though. We jump back. It's good
It's
every
always
time when
good.
we bounce back.
I was sitting there this morning thinking, like, man, we're about to fire this bitch back up as the season's ending.
Crazy.
I
But we
No,
got a lot to
know,
talk about.
man.
no better time to fire it back up, though, I guess. A lot of shit's been
No,
happening.
that's right.
Man.
Hey,
Okay.
big game Monday.
Big game
Huge
Monday.
game. You say, I know.
I,
Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say I think we gotta start with what's been happening in the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah. We
very,
can
very
start with the playoff.
surprised every single time.
With Ohio State or just overall?
All overall, but mainly Ohio State. Man, I don't really want to be the one to admit it, but I thought it was going to be over against Tennessee. I was prepared for the playoffs to be over against Tennessee first round.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were getting cooked.
Me too. Fully.
Oh man, that was a
Slaves.
tough one, boys. That was a
Listen,
Sorry,
I
tough
man.
don't
one.
even know, like,
Sorry, man.
what negative can you really say about Tennessee, though? Because, like, that's the Ohio State that, like, that's what we're used to watching right there. That's the type
Yep.
of team that, like, we grew up watching.
Yeah, the one thing I can really commend Tennessee on, and Coach Banks, the defensive coordinator, he just signed an extension. The one thing I can really commend them on is they stayed true to who they were. You know what I mean? We're going to
Mhm.
bring the pressure and we're going to man up on the outside. I mean, it worked for us the whole year, you know what I mean? It got us into the playoffs, but man, Jeremiah Smith, we try to get him man coverage, barbecue chicken.
Listen, that
Can't
guy's
run
something
man
different.
against Jeremiah Smith, dude.
You can't run double against him. Texas figured out that you can run triple, though. And they
And
were
then that
running like a
opens up the run
triangle
game.
on him. Yeah, but Abuka and Cardinal Tate were just wide open against Texas the whole game. But like, what else
Right,
can you
yeah,
do?
Abuka going stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Abuka going crazy.
You know what I mean? Barbecue chicken on God. Darian, what are you on, bro?
Barbecue chicken.
What up,
He
Chip?
knows us. I'm telling you, it was
If
barbecue chicken.
can one of you two, Darian or Chip, go on the TikTok stream, make sure everything sounds good as well, because we all got our headphones on. You want to make sure everything sounds good for me? It is on my TikTok. Yeah, I
Shout
see.
out Yagmi.
Texas was running like a triangle on Smith, but I like he tweeted something about it the day after, of course. And the first reply I saw was a picture of Calvin Johnson getting guarded by 4 Saints players.
I did see that.
But it's just like, what else can you do? What up, Mason? You can't really do a whole lot.
Yeah,
Dog,
you
one of
can't
my
say
favorite
nothing.
pictures, man, is when Calvin Johnson's on the goal line. The Lions are on the goal line, and they got two cornerbacks in press coverage on them, literally on the line of scrimmage. Two of them.
Gotta do what
That's
you
all it's
gotta
gonna
do.
be, man.
Man, them niggas was scared. Hey, I'd be scared too.
Chip Kelly's been in
I
his
know they
bag.
was scared.
Chip Kelly has been on something. He's been on something. The play calling has been absolutely nuts. Man, we've been
Yeah.
taking downfield shots like we haven't all year.
I wanted to ask you this real quick, Slates, as an outside opinion. After these three
Yeah.
games, have any of your thoughts about Ryan Day changed? Because you were never on Team Fire him, really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You guys got a good win out of Tennessee. You got another great win out of Oregon. Great win out of Texas.
I consider it,
Is
yeah.
it if he sell this versus Notre Dame, if the game gets sold for Ohio State, is that enough for
Sold,
Ryan Day to get fired? You know
sold
what I
as
mean?
in like a field goal or 7 points, or sold as in like we got blown out?
No, close game. But I
Mm.
don't
It's
think y'all
done.
get blown
I
out,
I
man.
don't
Nah, I
think.
don't
I
think so
mean,
either.
after the Michigan game, Ohio State's athletic director like was on Twitter immediately and said that Brian Day's safe and keeping his job. I just didn't know how the community would accept that information.
Yeah. Have you seen any people talking about that?
Not
How they
anymore.
feel?
Nah.
No.
I think everybody's just kind of like happy we're here, you know?
Enjoy the ride. Shit.
Enjoy the ride. That's all we
Enjoy the
can do.
ride.
That's all we can do,
Yeah.
man.
I did want to say one thing real quick before we dabble into that list we got. Michael, you
Yeah.
like the post, so you saw it. I put it on my story. Urban Meyer entered the Hall of Fame today.
Yes, sir. That was a great coach.
Congrats.
A great coach.
Congratulations, Urban Meyer.
And Nick Saban, that was what, 2 weeks ago?
Did he get in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, they announced it to him at the table at one of the games.
Okay. I didn't see that.
It was
Nice.
dope.
Even though they caught him doing that shady shit, y'all remember that?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
At his bar, you remember that?
Urban
No.
Meyer or Nick Saban? I know if you're talking Urban Meyer, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, if you're talking
Oh,
about
Urban
Urban
okay.
Meyer,
Meyer.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer. Yeah, congratulations. Even though they caught you up in some slick shit.
I know
Congrats.
Bro,
exactly. Yeah.
I was looking at the comments and somebody said get him a girl to cheat on his wife with.
Man, hey, the
That's
craziest part to me about that story is his mural is just right there on the wall. It's like a picture of him and his wife, and Shorty just on him.
what happens, man.
I will say, okay, none of the notifications on Twitch are working. That's fine. I can see everything. Baby Alexis with a bunch of letters and numbers has followed the stream. Thank you. We appreciate that. I will fix that for
Thank you
later.
for following the stream.
Thanks
That's
for
too much to
following.
get
Shout
into
out.
right now. All right, so let's. What are we getting? What are we taking first on this list?
Let's see. All right, I can. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight as we go.
Okay.
I mean, do we want to talk transfer portal? Do we want to talk transfer portal?
We can.
I don't know how much it's really affected you guys too
Well,
much.
I want to talk about it because I only know a couple things and I need more knowledge on what's been going down.
But
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot, but I've seen some things.
I just know we losing guys.
Are you?
We like Squirrel White. I don't know if do you remember Squirrel White? He was a good receiver, man. Short
Mhm.
little shifty dude. He going to FSU. We got another defender going to FSU, Florida State. Man, I feel like most of our team is left, man. It's kind of crazy to see.
The only thing I can think of right now that hurt us transfer wise was Noland.
Yeah, man, that was
Aaron,
wild. I did
Aaron
not expect
Noland.
him to leave.
No, me neither. He didn't even play yet.
And
Bro.
he went to some shitty school.
He went to South
He want to be playing
Carolina.
right now.
That's
Yeah,
probably why.
Oh,
He might go and play there next year, like start.
right.
And
that's
sometimes that's
probably
what you
why.
got to do. I mean, because we lose players in that matter all the fucking time.
Mhm.
Is y'all quarterback coming back?
Well,
No,
Howard,
Will
no,
Howard's
he's
he's
old.
done.
And Devin Brown hit the portal. Now that I remember, right?
Yep.
Right? Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
so
he's
Aaron
gone.
Nolan should just stayed if what's his
Yep.
name is leaving.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Because
we
now
have
it's
Julian saying too.
yeah, we have him, and then they recruited two kids like out of high school. But I mean, like, what the fuck, out of high school. So like, what are you gonna do with that?
It's
Can't
a 5-star though.
listen. After I've seen what I've seen from Jeremiah Smith, I'm prepared to accept that another freshman just might not happen again.
This is generational.
Yeah.
And he just happens to be on the Ohio State University. Buckeyes, Ohio
The-
State. The
What up, Anthony? Yes, sir. The podcast is here on
you see they
TikTok as well.
You see they trademarked the.
Did they? Good for them.
Yeah.
Like just the way it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Fire. Good for them.
The
Yeah, the guys on Sundays they hold up to that too. Yeah, I mean
They
when
do,
the little
man.
introductions.
they
I
gotta
like
make sure
that.
they get it in there.
I actually watched a video about it not too long ago. I forgot what the original name of the university. It was something stupid, like science, agriculture, bullshit, nonsense, and then they changed it to the Ohio State University. It was like in the late
The-
1800s,
I did see that.
Damn.
but I don't remember who the first guy was to say it. But I like hearing it.
Let me see. I'm just reading shit off the little
You're good.
list
I
here.
do know that. I know that Michigan spent a bag.
They did.
Bryce Underwood, and then the transfer portal's been coming their way.
Man, do you think he's gonna start
Yeah.
though?
I don't think he has a choice but to start with what they're looking with, what they're
Yeah.
working with, dude.
Davis Warren beat Ohio State and Alabama.
Dude, Michigan's just been beating us at this point.
Yeah. It's kind of
Hey,
embarrassing.
But they need a
do
QB,
we
bro.
want to talk about that game? Because I don't know. I mean,
I think it was
watched that game.
I've watched that match for 20 years. That was probably the worst one I've ever seen. I think games where we lost were better. Way better.
That was easily the worst one.
Bro, the first
that
year
was
when they
tough,
spanked us, but like when it was like 42 to something, we had more points on the losing end than that whole game that we just watched.
Yeah.
So,
What was the final?
13-10.
13-10.
Oh yeah, it sure was. Man,
it
had
came down
motherfuckers
to the
throwing
wire.
picks in the red zone like
Dude,
crazy.
yeah, I know. And I'm
Like-
proud of real quick, I'm proud of Jack Sawyer for his little scoop and score against Texas because he had a pick against Michigan at the end of the game and just couldn't get there, bro.
Turned into
Could not
nothing.
get there.
He got his get back, bro. He sealed it.
Man,
He sealed
and
it like a mug.
the way we've been playing these past 3 games, I am baffled that we could not even score more than one touchdown against Michigan.
Dude,
Yeah,
what?
it's not the same team, bro. It's just not.
It really isn't. I'm just baffled though. Like I don't know how you go from only scoring 10 points in the last game of the season to blowing out Tennessee, Oregon, and Texas.
I accepted the fact that Ryan Day tried to
Yeah,
beat Michigan at Michigan football, and it just, it's a battle of ego, and we got humbled.
Yeah, honestly, I think he was trying to prove himself that
For what?
they're the tougher team when we can run the ball. Because you know how it's been.
I know, but like,
Whoever runs the ball more wins.
dude, their defense was good for that though, and we just kept
Yeah,
doing it.
I know
we got
Jeremiah Smith was hot after that game.
Mm.
Like, fucking
Yes,
throw me the ball, bro. Like,
he
give
would
me
have
a
got.
chance. You gotta
He
give your
got
athletes
his.
a chance, man.
He got his one tutty, and they just barely touched him for us the game. Like he didn't moss that bitch in the first place, but it's whatever. He
Yeah,
did
your
his thing.
stars gotta have the ball.
That shit
Mhm.
against Oregon was diabolical. Almost 200 yards at halftime.
Yeah,
Then they just
bro.
kind of let him
Damn.
hang out for the rest of the game.
The life.
The life.
He's gonna have a very
The
good
life.
life.
Oh yeah.
He's
I
got a
think
couple more seasons, man.
I
You
think
think so?
I
I
think
think
they
he's only
said we
got one
have
more
him.
in him.
I swear I read that we have him for 2, but
Do we?
Is he
I
a true freshman?
yes, 19.
You gotta stay for 3 years.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, so that'd be the 2 more. Yeah,
He
no,
got 2 more seasons.
he turned 19 like a month ago.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's crazy,
Because
man.
Marv did the same thing too, right? Because Marv was balling for some years.
Mhm.
Honestly, yeah, dude, I've seen I was like seen some highlights of Marv that were catches like that I don't even remember him making. Like before the long dreads, before all that shit.
Like his sophomore season.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
back when he was just a newbie out there.
How do you do this year with the cards?
I mean, I feel like it's okay. He does what Kyler Murray allows him to do at the end of the day.
Bro, him and his
Yeah.
dad's stats are pretty similar.
From
It's
college
actually kind of
or
cool.
pros?
Yeah.
Like rookie
Fucking
stats?
yeah, they're very, very, very similar. Pretty cool.
What else we got? What else we got? Because there's obviously
Uh,
there's main things, but those require a lot more time to discuss. Like
we
the
got
playoffs
we
are gonna
got
take a minute.
we got Purdue's tight end. He was the number one tight end in the portal.
Actually, I think I did see that.
Oh,
Completely
Mhm.
slipped my mind though.
Yep.
You know what his
we
name
got
is?
him. Fuck if I know. I
big
just
old white
know we
boy.
got big
Yes.
corn-fed white boy.
Yep.
Corn
That's
fed
Dude,
it.
white
those
boy,
are
man.
them tight ends are the wave. You get yourself one of those, good.
They are.
Dude, I swear
Pretty-
Iowa has like 3 big white tight ends in the NFL right now.
Yeah, and then they're all good.
yeah.
They're all actually like
Yeah.
good at their job. Just how it be.
Yeah, I kind of want to get y'all thoughts on the Bama Michigan game, bro. What y'all think, man?
I think Jalen Milrow sucks.
After that game, me
I
too.
think he sucks, man.
The next time I
Jalen
get on
Milrow is hot
NCAA, his shit better be lowered. All the way
No
lowered.
kidding. Dude, how many picks did he throw? Like 3?
I think it was in the first almost he threw more than 2 in the first half, right? Am I
In the
tripping?
first quarter, I think.
Oh,
I don't know. I know it was a rough one for him, though. It was a rough ass game. I just kind of feel like none of the Bama players really had any motivation for that game. You know what I mean? They had eyes on the natty, like they wanted to make the
Yeah.
playoffs. And
do you think
shit.
them getting eliminated from playoffs just had them thinking, "Fuck this game"?
Yeah.
1,000,000,000%.
Like when when we got our ass whooped by Missouri.
Right. Because at that point, what the fuck y'all playing for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's when you get guys sitting out for the draft and shit.
Mhm.
Like
I'm surprised we're holding Ibuka through all these games. Cause sometimes it's just hard to get people to do that when they know they're going straight to the league, like to play through all these games.
I mean, they all came
Dude.
back for a reason, though.
Yes, and I was very proud of them for that. Cause JSN he sat out right one of the years.
I think that was last year's game, wasn't it? Or not last year's game.
2 years ago he wasn't there.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was like, bruh,
kind of need
Easy
you.
said outclassed. I missed it.
Outclassed.
Yeah, Chip. Yeah, Chip. 100% useless game. Quote.
Shit dicks.
All right.
The Reliquest Bowl.
dude, I'm
Pop-Tart Bowl. Pop-Tart had a
Pop-Tart
bowl
Bowl.
this year.
Yeah.
I'm so
I'd
excited
love-
for
I'd love
Monday,
to play
bro.
the Pop-Tart Bowl. That'd be cool.
Dude,
Thank
if
you
I
for
play in
liking
the
the live. I
Pop-Tart
appreciate
Bowl,
it.
I want free Pop-Tarts for life.
No kidding.
Come on. Hey, let me get that. And I rock with Pop-Tarts too.
Give me
Pop
some
Tarts, you see
coupons.
this shit
Dude,
sponsor me.
I'm glad you bring that up. That's Tim was telling me that's his favorite bowl.
The Pop Tart Bowl.
Yes. He
That's
was like,
cool, man.
he was like, I love the way they just integrate Pop Tarts, and I looked at they eat the Pop Tarts. Dude, there was like the
Man.
Idaho Potato Bowl, some shit. I swear to God, I saw that on FanDuel. Like, there's been, where are they all coming from? Has there always been
Just-
this many bowl games? I don't think so.
Fuck no. You ever heard
They
of the
renamed
ReliaQuest
it. I
Bowl?
think it's whoever got money.
True.
Pop Tart, I know Pop Tart gotta have some money for that shit.
That's
Oh,
what we gotta.
yeah.
We gotta
You
figure
know,
it out and
Cheez
just
It
have our
got
own
money.
bowl game.
They
That's
have
what
a
we gotta
fucking Pfizer Bowl next
Traders
year or
up North
something.
Bowl.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm calling it next year. It's gonna be, there's gonna be the Mr. Beast bowl game. I'd watch that bitch. So I know that shit would be tough.
That'd be crazy.
Bro, like
That halftime would be insane.
if I played in the Mr. Beast Bowl and like for our bowl gear we got Mr. Beast like you know what I mean, like merch and shit, I'd be like, nigga, come on.
You know how much
man.
popularity you would gain from that? Like from
A
that
lot.
bowl game?
True. Being in the first ever Mr. Beast Bowl.
Being on YouTube, bro. You'd be in like a 500 million view video.
Dude, yeah.
Just watching football. I mean,
Anybody in that video, any player in Mr. Beast video for the bowl game getting plus a couple thousand followers, bro.
We're getting to the NFL later. We're not there yet.
Yeah,
Real quick.
We got NFL playoff. I mean, we could shoot that, bro.
I gotta say one
We
thing
can
real
shoot the
quick.
NFL.
This just popped back in my head. Are you aware of someone named Skeeter Jean?
Skeeter Jean.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So he catches people that are talking to other people, like set them up
All right.
type shit. And one of them was in Tecumseh at the bushes, right? And as they're walking through the store, bro, Josh Counts is in line and he's in the video.
I don't know who that is.
Mr. Counts was in the background at bushes. Wow, that's crazy.
While they were catching a predator, bro. That shit is
Is that a teacher?
No, it's one of our friends.
Oh, no shit.
Bro, video
Were they slapping them and shit?
No, he's just standing there, like waiting like to check out as like they're walking into the store recording. He was already there. He just
okay.
happened to be there. And that shit was dude, it's so fucking funny. Video has like 2 million views.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that.
Isn't
shit.
it like Sassy
Funny,
Predator
bro.
or something?
Yeah, dude. It's wild.
Oh, it's
It's
so
wild.
Called
funny.
Mr. Counts as an innocent bystander. I'm crying.
Wrong place, wrong time. No, I just had to share that because that shit is so fucking funny, bro. The NFL playoffs is gonna take forever, dude. Because like we could talk
they're gonna
about
take a long
we could talk about the Natty, but like people know what it is. It'll be a good game.
Yeah.
The past few years, Ohio State versus Notre Dame have been really good games.
I do want to say something though.
Yeah.
Notre Dame pretty much kept the same team as they had last year, right?
Wait, one more time.
And
I'm
we
sorry.
beat- Notre Dame pretty much kept the same team as they did last year. Like they have pretty much all the same
Yeah.
players.
I think for the
We-
most part.
We still beat them last year with fucking Honda McCord. We got a way better quarterback.
And Chip
Got
Trainum.
another running back. Yeah.
Don't forget, like he wasn't all that sweet, bro. He was a
No,
good
he really
he was a
wasn't.
good power back for 2-3 yards. But I don't know.
Yeah.
He was not Quinshawn.
I seen somebody say
Yeah.
today that
Or Trey.
the Henderson
Or Trey.
Judkins is it's the like college version of Gibbs Montgomery. I wanted to ask you guys that.
It pretty much. It pretty
Ooh.
much is.
I like that comparison.
There's
I
just
can
no
get
other
behind
college
that.
that really has two backs like that.
Right.
Not really. No.
Dude, I saw like the first team All American stuff today. It was like an ESPN article.
Mhm.
It had 2 running backs on first team. First team All American was obviously Ashton Genty,
Mhm.
and then the other one was Scatterboo. And I was like, I mean, they did good. He was a good
He
running
said
back. Don't get me wrong, he was a dog, but like, kind of feel like there's some good running backs this year. You know,
There was a lot of good ones.
man. Like, shout out Dylan Sampson, the running back at Tennessee. He was the SEC Offensive Player of the Year. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He had a
Dude,
pretty good season.
I thought Oregon's back was nice as fuck too. He had a
Yeah,
phenomenal
he was
season.
nice.
He played real well the first
Mhm.
game against us. I mean, their entire team, they all had monster stats the first game. I was proud.
Yeah.
Man, we're gonna talk about what's his face?
You got
Travis Hunter.
Man,
Shout out. All right, first shout out the Heisman Trophy winner, right? You know what I
Yup,
mean? He was
okay.
out there with Lil Wayne. Were y'all
Let's do
watching
that
that
for-
shit?
A
Yeah.
little bit. I watched a little bit of. I saw a lot of clips.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's when I was watching the clues because that's when the allegations about this girl was really starting. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, yada yada yada. They got to talking already. So, mind you, I'm watching the Heisman shit and I'm keying in on her just in case. You know what I mean? I'm double checking. Sure enough,
Looking
Prime
out
had
for
to tell her
bro.
to stand up. Man, Prime had to tell her to stand up when he won this shit.
Yeah,
You
that
know what I
shit that
mean?
pissed me off. I was like, bro,
And, yeah, she got a
last
stank
person to sit
face
up,
half
to
the
stand
time
up,
and
first
shit.
person to sit down. So
Ungrateful.
God, that
disrespectful.
I'm like, bro.
Is it true that he used to
And what-
take her to parties and sit in the car? I just had to ask real quick. I be hearing that a lot,
That's what she says.
Yeah, that's what she
and
said,
he
bro.
never said no either. He never came out and said that was a lie.
You
He's
think
outside
any of
watching
those
film.
times she was in there getting cracked?
Of course.
Oh, absolutely.
There was a video or picture of her cheating on him that
Oh, yeah.
hold
I
on.
saw that.
Darian said I have a buddy like Travis Hunter. Not cool.
Man, that sucks.
You you care to tell?
Oh, you said not cool.
You care to
Not
tell?
cool, bro.
Bro, what? You have an
Oh, yikes.
abbreviation?
Yeah.
Sucks, man.
Y'all know this person. Y'all know who you talking
If
about.
I get an abbreviation, I know. I got some names, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But I got some names.
Yeah, see what he says.
I
Dog.
feel like I
Oh
already
my
know.
God.
I feel like I already know.
I want to know what y'all doing if y'all in Travis's shoes. You know
I
what
would
I
never
mean?
be in that
You
position.
told the world. Nope. You already told the
Oh,
world. You already told the world that you've been with her for 5 years and she was dating that SoundCloud nigga like 2 years ago.
Man,
What you doing?
take the
Mind
fucking
you, he's
punch and keep
streaming.
going.
yeah. I'm taking the beat down. I'm
Taking the
ending
punch
that
and keep
shit.
going.
I'm going to the league and doing my best.
You staying with her?
No.
Nope. Nope. I'm going to the league, boy. I'm getting all these riches.
What comes with the riches?
Bitches.
Usually, well, as of recently, bro, it's been jail
Yeah.
time.
Dude, the dude from LSU. He
Yup.
killed somebody, didn't
Yep.
he?
Mm-hmm.
What? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, bro.
He was nice too.
What's
He
his
wasn't
name?
no average
What?
receiver. He was like
DZ said no
projected
other comments.
SMH, bro.
There you go. Simple as that. Quiet as kept.
What about a text message? Yeah, I don't remember what his name was, but yeah, no, he was going fast too.
Yeah, he did this. He did the Henry Ruggs. He pulled.
Oh, no.
He killed somebody. Yeah, bro.
Golly.
Stupid, bro. So yeah, with the riches come stupid ass decisions for these kids, man.
Darian, don't
It's kinda
ever say
sick to
that
see.
again. Not in this chat. That was disgusting. I know people that comment like that on the book. I don't want to see it.
Bro, that shit.
Nasty. I hope he
And
knows
usually
which
these people don't
individual I'm
need to be
thinking of.
saying it.
I hope he
Yeah.
knows which individual I'm thinking of. They were good with that. They like to use the G's too. There's G's and the sixes, like in the same sentence. Blows my mind. That's why you did it? Of course. Of course. Blows my mind.
Oh my God.
In the same sentence. Two variations. No reason.
Yeah, you know we got to bring up. Shout out the Lions, man. Let's
Thank
Shout
you.
out the
Yep.
Lions.
Let's
give
get
it up
it.
for the Lions. One
Let's
time
get
for the
into
one
it.
time. Let's go, baby. Man, I should have my jersey on. Got Jameer Gibbs jersey, bro. So tough.
Okay, we got a lot of time to break this shit down. So let's dial it back real quick. Last week, week 1 of the playoffs. Any game in particular you guys want to start with? I watched
Steelers
most of it.
suck.
I knew you were gonna go right to that. Yeah,
Yep.
and I
Steelers,
suck.
Ravens, we can do that.
and my condolences.
I knew we were going to lose.
I
We're always
didn't-
first round exits.
I didn't think you would lose like that. Not at all.
No, we just suck.
I was glad I got my George Pickens touchdown. That's my guy. I fuck with Pickens heavily. He's a menace, and the NFL needs at least one menace in the league at all times.
That's him.
And I respect him for that.
hmm
The Ravens are nice, bro.
They play the Bills, right, Slates?
Yeah, they play the Bills.
Man,
I don't remember if they're
It's
the
hard to
favorites or
tell.
not. The
It's
game
hard
to
the
tell
game
what's
is
gonna happen.
able to go either way. It's two powerhouses. Because Josh Allen is the single-handedly the best player in the NFL right now. Without a
Yep.
doubt, in my opinion, at least.
No.
You don't think so?
Wrong. Wrong.
Who?
Who?
Hell no. It's Lamar.
Think so?
I don't know, man.
Yes, it's Lamar.
Bro, people talking about how Josh Allen might as well throw the ball right out there and catch it himself at this point.
Hey, Lamar did that last year.
I don't know, bro. I mean, Lamar's the. Do you think? What do you think? Like, is the standouts in each? Because obviously Lamar's gonna be the better rusher. Still a great passer quarterback. But I would say Josh Allen's a better passer.
Okay, if you can put Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson in the same realm as passing, and say Lamar Jackson is miles better runner, Josh Allen does have more rushing touchdowns just off of like little 1 yard, 2 yard pushes, but like dynamic plays and big plays that help your team and shit. You know,
I got a stat for you then, real quick.
Lamar.
I got a stat to throw into the mix. 2 weeks in a row, Josh Allen ran for 2, threw for 2. Next week, ran for 3, threw for 3.
Yeah, he's running for 3, but he probably ran for 3 yards.
That's still crazy though, to run for 3 and throw for 3. Think about it. Think how many teams right now don't even throw for 3. Think about how many teams in the NFL like don't even throw for 3, don't even throw for 2. How many teams in the NFL can't get more than 15 points a game?
He's a dog. He's been a dog for some years now.
Mm-hmm.
They both been dogs.
I can't lie. If the Lions can't make it on some weird shit, I'd just rather be the Bills that win it all, bro. They've been in the Super Bowl They've been in the Super Bowl 4 times, lost every time. I'm tired of seeing it.
They could lose that.
And like our entire along with besides the Browns, besides like the Browns nonsense. When we were growing up, the Bills were also awful, and that all changed when Josh Allen got there.
Out of Wyoming, it's crazy they picked him up out of Wyoming.
I love his story of how he even got to play football. 0 stars.
Dude's built like a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Ravens are tough, bro.
The thing is playing the Ravens and Michael and I ask you about the Steelers here in a second. But yeah, playing the Ravens, anybody could pop off for a 50 fucking yard run, Lamar or Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? It's a lot, man. Like,
I wouldn't even want to tackle Derrick Henry, bro.
Derrick Henry looks like a man amongst boys, even in the fucking pro level,
I know,
dude.
Yeah, he's got like that fucking NCAA stat where it's the first person broken tackle. Doesn't matter how. That first person, they're not getting him. They're getting stiff arm. They're just gonna miss. Oh, they just literally can't bring him down.
Bounce off of him, yeah.
Can't let one bring you down.
I don't think there's not one that does. Unfortunately, they just don't.
They don't.
Oh, Mike. We not even gonna try Justin.
Apparently not.
We're not gonna try Justin.
We're just gonna trade him away. I mean, we tried him for the first couple games, and he did pretty well. I don't think we scored very many touchdowns, but we did pretty well. You know,
did okay.
Still, we're winning.
It's just shitty though, because Russ did better when they were in those earlier weeks when they were letting Justin get in. Russ was playing a lot better than he was, as far as like QB shit goes.
Yeah.
I just felt shit, bro. They tried to throw him in there for something, it didn't work. I was just like, why?
Yeah, watching that game was kind of hard, man. The commentators was just on Russ's ass. They like looking at him. He not even stepping into no throws. Like he back there scared as a bitch. Like he throwing it off his back foot, falling away.
The Steelers are approaching the let's get a QB in the draft era.
That might be.
I could see it next year.
I think that's where we're at.
I could see it next year. Russ is old. They're not. They're probably not going to keep Justin.
Well, I think he's going to the Saints.
Justin?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Ooh.
Put him out there with Olave. Put him out there with Olave.
That might be a good fit for him.
Even though Olave's like
Kamara.
Yeah.
That'd be a good duo.
Yeah, Olave there too, but he's like brain dead now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
This shit's so sad to see. He will be.
Crazy hits.
I mean, that's what happens, man.
He can be the next AB if it don't stop.
I fucking CTE monster.
Dude, Cracker of the day, yes, bro. I love Antonio Brown's Twitter. That shit is so funny
Who
to me.
said Cracker of the day? Bro, those shits had me dying.
Yeah, he had like a whole award ceremony with a video and everything. I was dying. That was good. He's reached the point where like nobody can tell him anything, and I like that. I like that for him.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. You just don't care.
Can't nobody tell him shit.
Houston beat the shit out of the Chargers. Coming up.
Houston beat.
Yeah.
I like that for CJ Stroud.
Me too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And they ain't gonna win their next game, but I like it for them.
Well, who they got next?
They're playing the Chiefs.
They got the Chiefs.
Oh no.
Chiefs. I would
Look,
love it if they did, but like,
the Chiefs, they gotta lose again eventually. They can't keep getting away with this fucking 2 point game, 1 point game
Hey,
bullshit.
they're gonna lose to the
too close.
what? They could either lose to the Bills again or to the Lions.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time, man.
I would love to say that the Bills make it on their side, realistically.
Yeah. That's what I was telling Zeke the other day. It's definitely gonna be the Bills, man.
I hope it
Because
is. I don't want to see the Chiefs in that shit, bro.
I don't either.
I don't hope it's the Bills. I hope it's the Ravens. Really,
That's also
but
valid.
That's fair. That's fair.
No,
just not the Chiefs.
another interesting game. Packers Eagles. You guys watching that?
I didn't
Yeah.
watch it,
What do you think
but
of
I
that?
seen the final score.
Hey, dude, Packers got
Yeah.
embarrassed. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they
got
did.
embarrassed.
They got embarrassed bad.
The Eagles are rolling late in the season, bro. Saquon, look, I'm glad Saquon had a year, man. After the way they kind of did him in New York, I'm
Mhm.
glad he's having a year. He deserves it.
I
And
actually, go ahead.
I think nobody's really talking about the Eagles. Like we've been talking about the Ravens, Lions, Chiefs, Bills.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Well, that's
talking
because
about the
the
Eagles.
city of Philly talk enough for the world.
They do. They do. Honestly,
They
but
love their city.
I see there's don't worry, I see them all on TikTok, in the comment sections of like certain posts. Everyone's in there yapping away.
oh yeah.
But
What were you gonna say though, Damien?
hot take. Saw it on Twitter the other day. Extremely hot take, and it was not split 50-50. But the people that were on the
Okay.
shorter side of the argument putting up good points. And right now, right, not overall, not all time. In this exact moment, you have Saquon or Gibbs as the better running back. Right now.
Gibbs.
Okay.
Mm,
I had a lot of
just for
Saquons.
NFL.
Yes, I had a lot of Saquons, but people immediately want to bring up that he ran well in New York. I ain't talking about New York. I'm talking about right
Yeah,
now.
probably Gibbs.
Even though Saquon's had his best year in like the last couple of years, he's having his best season this year. Jahmyr Gibbs, man, he's just so damn explosive. Not to say
Mhm.
that Saquon isn't, but just like I don't know, the speed on this guy's ridiculous. It's
Right.
game changing.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
game
gonna take
changer.
away Saquon hitting the first backwards hurdle because that shit was gnarly.
Cool.
I'll never take that away.
Yeah, that was tough.
Because like the O line argument's not even valid here, in my opinion. I think Detroit's O line on run plays is just as good as the Eagles is.
100%.
Allowing a hole to be made, even if it's for a second. There's a hole there every time.
100%.
I
You know, I
don't know,
do
bro.
want to say about the Detroit defense. With a lot of people being hurt, you guys are holding your own.
We're doing our absolute best,
Oh,
and they're on. This was not a hot take. I don't care what nobody says. The defense that the Lions played against the last week of the Vikings was easily top 3 performances of the entire season, even when everybody was healthy.
That's some elite defense.
Like you held the Cowboys to 9, sick. I don't give a fuck. You held the Titans to 7. I don't give a fuck. I heavily give a fuck about you holding Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, and Aaron Jones to 9. And late in the season with like the number
Yeah.
1 seed on the line.
yeah,
Most important
huge
game of the year.
Mm-hmm. Bro,
Yeah,
I
that was
couldn't
some
wait
good
for that.
defense.
I was wearing my Lions sweatshirt and my jersey over the. I say I need everything.
What'd you think of that dude that was locking up Jefferson? I guess he played against him in high school.
Yeah, I was seeing that, man.
Because
Hey,
that's
I'm
not a
glad we
starter,
had
right?
him.
That was not a starter, correct? No.
He didn't start the season, I don't believe.
I don't even know where he came from. But I guess he told Campbell he got it. He played against Jefferson in high school and he got it. They let him do it.
He got it.
And he wasn't lying
He
either.
was
Shit.
not lying.
It's hard
That's
to
the
lock
thing
up.
about the pros, man. It's like the seasons are so damn long. Injuries are going to happen. Like as much as you want to prevent them, people are human. You know what I mean? Like that shit's gonna happen. And that always leaves the door open for opportunities for like your special teams guys, guys on the roster, guys on the practice squad. Hey, they get a phone call, bro. We only got 3 active DBs right now. We need somebody. Get signed. You know what I mean? It leaves that door open for
Hey,
opportunity.
if you
I
ball
like
out, you're staying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely ain't leaving now. They're gonna let that guy
Don't piss
stay.
down your leg. Don't piss down your leg. You get that phone call.
That was
He
like
said-
Baker when he got called to go to the Rams for that one game. Revived his whole career.
Hey, he plays
Yeah,
nice
look
in
at him, bro.
Tampa. He plays very well in Tampa.
He's a good fit for Tampa.
Yeah.
That revived his whole career though.
Who-
That one game.
Look, I was surprised that the Commanders beat him, bro. Surprised.
Me
I
too.
wasn't.
That shouldn't have
wasn't.
went
But
in.
the Commanders are crispy. And now we're hitting K Doug's favorite topic because that's her team because she's DC area. The Commanders are her
Bro.
favorite team.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this. I know we playing them, but man, I've really enjoyed watching the Commanders this season, bro. Jaden Daniels is so fun to watch. He's
He
just
is fun
like
to watch.
I think Chip
he's
has
just a
said
really
fuck
good
every
athlete, man.
single team in the NFL except the Lions and the Bengals.
Did you say the Bengals are?
Yeah, but come on, bro. That's his team.
Shout out the Bengals, I guess.
Joe Burrow's nice.
I will
I'll give him
shout out
that.
Joe Burrow because that guy goes
Yeah,
through
no,
fucking
And
Joe
hell.
was
Jamar
playing.
Chase.
And
Dude,
Jamar
Joe
Chase,
was
yeah.
playing so good towards the end of the year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think
He
Joe
was putting
Burrow's
up
like the
numbers.
only QB in history to have like 3 or 4 games with around 400 yards and still lose them all.
It's nuts.
You just feel
Jamar
bad
Chase, man.
at that point. You just have to feel bad. It's like, bro, how bad is the defense?
You got
He
me
said best in the league. Check the
55.4
stats.
points. 1 week.
Triple crown. Man.
What the fuck was
Yeah.
that sound? What I missed? You're on my left.
I
Thank you
hope
for
we
the
beat
follow,
the
bro. I
brakes
appreciate
off
you, homie. That sound scared the shit out of me. Forgot we're live on TikTok.
Shout out for the follows. You know what I mean? Follow up.
Yes, sir.
You heard the man.
Appreciate
We'll see
the love.
Saturday. I'm
Follow.
telling you, listen, I love watching the Commanders too, but your season's over.
We'll see
Oh,
Saturday.
they play this Saturday?
Yep.
Shit.
Y'all getting that ass busted.
Commanders season
Sorry.
is over. Don't worry. Jane Daniels gets rookie of the year regardless. I don't know about this. MVP's
hell yeah.
MVP's the biggest stretch I've ever seen. Because you got it.
Yeah.
Not Josh Allen, not Lamar Jackson.
What
And
a
those are the
bet.
two.
Sent home. Yeah. What you putting up? Hold on. Who's betting?
What's our bet?
Who's betting?
Trip to
Trip to
Cancun. That's
Hey,
crazy.
that's where the Commanders finna go
That's-
right after this game. They already got the fight planned and shit. I'm telling you.
I was just trying to get like a free parlay.
They
Get a
going
free
to
lay.
Cancun after this shit.
I told you. Well, okay, hold on. Before we get too active in all these players, I saw a picture today of the odds of the touchdown scores. Like the first 5 or 6 are Lions players before any Commanders players. So, going down a little bit here.
I might have to put up a little parlay or something, man. That's crazy.
What's shitty though is when you
Hey,
want to
you
bet
know
on
we
the...
getting David back.
Yeah.
Oh, really? He's coming
Yeah.
back?
Montgomery's coming back, bro.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
over.
I saw the funniest fucking video of him. It was like this WWE bullshit. And it was like, the caption said David Montgomery tears MCL. And it was this guy at the WWE thing. Like, he was a wrestler. He was sitting in a wheelchair. And it had like a leg cast up. And he just stood up. Like, the cast wasn't touching. He just stood up. Yeah.
He's healed now. Shit.
No, yep. It's hard to bet on the Lions, bro. Because if you're not betting on like 40+ points with 4 different touchdown scores, you ain't going to win nothing anymore.
It's dangerous, man.
It's hard to win cheese in the Lions. But I've seen like midway through the season, bro, like that Cowboys game, I saw someone turn $5 into like $5,000 off of 5 touchdown scores.
The Cowboys game. Hey, bro. Here you go, Damon.
Okay.
Deion to the Cowboys. What you think? Head coach.
This is what I really think. Fuck Colorado. I'm tired of that shit. Listen, Shador nice for sure. I don't think he's as nice as people says he is, but I don't really give a fuck. I like Travis Hunter. I did not like the hype that followed Colorado for me to be disappointed most of the time. In the long run, in the scheme of things for championships and all this other shit, I feel like I was disappointed. Because they started hot. I know you guys remember that. They started hot last year.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just,
went downhill.
I guess life just happened. The humble.
Well, you know what I mean?
After Oregon put a fucking hurting on
But
him.
I do like the Deion to the Cowboys. Let me see what he can. At this point, let me see what he can do. The Cowboys need so much help. Let me see what he can do.
Yeah, it's like everybody's got their eye on that natty, right? So when you come up short from the natty, it's like fuck. But like you gotta really appreciate the shit that they doing out there in Colorado. They getting wins, man. Like before Deion got out there, you gotta remember people said he couldn't do it.
I didn't even know who Colorado was before he went
HBCU.
there. I'd never watched a game.
Right. Yeah,
Never
Deion
watched a
walked
game
his
in my
ass in
life.
there and was like, everybody, all y'all off the motherfucking team unless y'all ready to ball.
I do remember he was saying some shit like that.
He said, because I got a bag with me and it's Louis. So
that's what he got to do in Dallas, bro. They need help. They
do
need
help, man.
help.
They need a quarterback.
I don't know if
Prescott's
he
not
can
the
bring
answer.
that same Louis bag to Dallas though.
No. CeeDee
That'd
Lamb
be
gonna take
hard.
everything in that Louis bag. That's an expensive
Sure
player to
is,
keep,
bro.
especially after what's happening.
Hey, you gotta keep him. Look, if Shador go there and Dion, you better keep CD.
Mhm.
There's only hope.
Yeah,
Real
it
quick, what are
is.
your
Yeah.
thoughts on Tyreek Hill tweeting he wants out of Miami?
Bro, he said that in the locker room post game.
Did you really?
Bro, yes, post game, already talking about, bro, I gotta get out of here.
It's because they were
It's
interviewing Mike McDaniels about it. He just looks sad as fuck, bro. Not angry, not just sad, depressed. I would be too though.
yeah.
Because like after if Tyreek Hill's gone, what do you have? You got broken Tua, Jalen Waddle.
Tua.
Tua
Smart.
needs to retire.
They should force him to, like
Oh,
legally,
They
that-
need
like
to
yeah.
retire.
just buy him out of his contract and tell him he's not allowed to play anymore.
One more hit, he's a vegetable.
Yeah, they just need to keep showing that guy current videos of Antonio Brown and be like, this is gonna be you
Mhm.
if
My
you don't.
my dad said the
retire.
NFL should at least force him to wear that extra padded helmet or just not let him play. Like if he's not gonna leave,
Yeah,
they
the
should
guardian?
force him to. Yeah, they should force him to wear that extra pad.
Does that shit really help though?
I don't know. It's got
Does
to.
it?
It's got to an extent.
You used
Yeah,
to wear
we
it in
want.
practice, didn't you?
Yeah, on that helmet right there. Yeah, we won
W.
for every practice at Tennessee, and there's good research behind it, like on how it protects from certain injuries and head-to-head contact and shit like that, and it kind of makes you feel like Superman. Like when you got that padded shit on your helmet and you come up in the hole, you don't feel nothing. You just come up in there, boom, and just hit some shit. Man, that
Maybe
shit's
everybody needs to wear it, man. I miss a physical NFL.
funny.
Me too.
It is not physical anymore. I
Now
mean, there's still some big hits.
people
Don't
just get
worry,
hurt
but
now. They just get hurt now.
yeah, they just die.
Like the
Damar
Lions, bro.
Hamlin.
I'd never seen so many injuries in my life. I actually thought they were cursed for like 4 weeks straight. I couldn't believe it. After Montgomery got hurt, I was
back.
ready to. Honestly, I was ready to be like, it was a good season.
But they
No,
prevailed.
no.
They
I was-
prevailed, man.
I was so surprised by everything they did after, like Gibbs, bro. Oh my goodness. That's why I
He
was.
had 4 TDs last game, I think.
That's why I was asking you the question with him and Saquon. Like, bro, that's a step up right there. Like that is the true definition of like step up to the plate.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
against
will say
Minnesota?
Saquon might be on the back half of his career. Gibbs is only getting started.
Exactly.
Mhm.
We all know Saquon will go in the Hall of Fame. After this shit he's
Maybe.
doing with after what he's done with the Eagles, I think he
Maybe.
will.
Maybe.
I don't see it. I don't think he's been
What do you
that
think, Mike?
impressive. I don't think he's been that impressive, man. I mean, he's been doing some
Off.
crazy shit, but Hall of Fame.
You don't think if he does like this year what he's done with like pretty consistently for the rest of his career, you don't think they'll consider it? The Eagles are not going to get rid of him now.
If he is the exact same person
Yeah,
every
what y'all
year,
think?
Just think about it like this:
I want to know
Saquon
what chat thinks.
was what 105 yards away from the all-time record in a regular season. Like you can't. They're just not going to overlook shit like that.
True.
And he only
True,
didn't get it because the
numbers
Eagles
are-
sat him. I think we know he could have got the 105 yards in his last week. They sat him. I was sick.
Mhm.
I was sick.
Easily.
I was really sick when I watched him slide to the ground and not score for my parlay. I was like, bro,
yeah,
I-
that ruined so
Yeah.
many people's
I was
parlays.
sick.
Anytime touchdown. Yeah.
I was
That's
so
Had it,
sucks.
man.
sick. Dude, I played it so good. I said, I'm gonna take Saquon. I'm gonna take Josh Jacobs. Perfect. I was just mind blown. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
That's what I was gonna ask y'all. Where y'all think Tyreek Hill finna go?
That's a good question.
You know what I want to say, but
Back
we
with
don't
the
even need
Chiefs.
him anymore.
Who's got the money for him? That's the real question. Not
We
the
don't.
Cowboys.
We
They
don't.
have any fucking money.
The Lions got some other issues to take care of as far as money goes, because Ben Johnson needs a fat raise. Because I do not want to
Ben-
lose him.
Ben Johnson might go to Chicago.
I know he just had his head coach interview the other day.
Damn.
I don't think they'll leave just because of what's happening currently with Detroit, but I do believe if they get the ring this year, they're gone.
Yeah, like Harbaugh got his ring and dipped.
And in
That's
my
the
mind,
NFL.
the Lions more than likely being one of the, the wealthier teams because of fucking Henry Ford and like what Ford did, like just as a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Dan Campbell should be
Mhm.
making way more money than he is, and so should like they should just pay them whatever they need to pay him to keep him at this point.
How much does he make?
Dan Campbell, not as much as I
Yeah.
think he should. I don't know. I don't know how much coaches make on average, but I feel like he was not making what, in my eyes, he should be. Not if you own Ford and you're looking at what's happening in
What's
Detroit.
Google say, Slates?
$4 million a year,
Not
6
enough.
year
Whoa.
contract.
Ryan Day's making 11.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Ryan Day was making that much.
And you want to tell me they're giving Dan Campbell 4? Give me 20 mil a year for Dan Campbell. I like him. I'm just not.
I mean,
It's not, to me. It's not worth throwing away what's happening right now. It's not worth taking any chances to diminish what is happening.
he getting 4 M's. You telling me Ohio State coach getting 3 times as much as him?
To lose to
This
Michigan.
nigga about to win the Super Bowl. To lose. If they want to spread the wealth, man, look.
But think about it
Y'all
like
can
this: if Campbell's only
swing
touching
some
4
bread.
M's a year, what are Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson making?
I mean, that's probably why it's just fucking chilling on the sidelines on the bench, not making enough.
All three of them boys need to make a lot more money because they, at this point, Dan
Yeah.
Campbell should have a statue outside of Ford Field. I don't give a fucking, give the man a statue at this point.
He needs some banners outside.
He needs
statue.
a little something.
Aaron Glenn signed a 2-year deal. I don't see no dollar amount though.
You think it makes sense if they get more? Why? That's not how it works. Like the coaches are prepping the kids for the NFL. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, but they're
They
coaching
said the defensive
professionals.
coordinator probably get 1 to 2.
Yeah, not enough,
Man.
bro. There's YouTubers that make more than
1
that.
to 2, you know.
They play
Yeah.
Minecraft all day. This is what I'm thinking. At the minimum, give Ben and Aaron $5 million a year apiece, and give Dan 10. And I don't think we're doing too much. You're telling me they don't have it? I don't fucking believe it.
No, he definitely got
They
it after
should.
these past 2 years.
Yeah. Hey, when it comes to re-up on these contracts,
Because I feel like the Lions have hit the point where there's a lot of good players all around, where now you can go for someone that's a little bit lower in the draft bracket and let them evolve and build up. Grab your couple hot rookies here and there. Let the team
People want to
develop.
come to the Lions now.
They do.
yeah.
Even
Yeah.
better to invest in your
amazing.
coaching staff then. Keep them
Mhm.
wanting to come there.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Man. Better not fucking
Man.
lose
I
them.
think the coaching staff is a big reason why it's a desired location for players to play at. You know what I mean? So keeping those guys around keeping those coaches around. I think it would be good. You know,
I'd love to play for Dan Campbell. If I was coming out of college, dude, just the energy he gives off and the energy that he's given the Detroit Lions, man, I'd love to play for him. That's a good coach.
Shit.
Is
I'd be geeked up in front of the TV. I'm like, man.
Is Jared Goff overrated or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Tell me why.
Because he makes the right decisions.
He
He
does make good
makes the
decisions.
right decisions, man. Like, he's not the most mobile guy. He's not a Lamar Jackson. Shit, he's not even Josh Allen. But he knows situational football. Hey, it's 3rd and 7. I can't take a motherfucking sack here. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If I got to get this bitch out of bounds, I got to get this bitch out of bounds. But he's pretty smart and he makes the right decisions. That's
You
what I
notice how
like
they
about him.
always announce that too? Every time he throws it out of bounds, they will say that he made the right decision to do so.
Yeah, because a lot of the times, man, you take that sack, you're fucked on
And
that
because you
drive.
hear him too, because they'll just be like, and he throws it out of bounds. It is never that when Jared Goff's playing. It's always he made the right choice to throw it away. I don't think
I
he's
agree.
overrated either. I don't know another. Is there? I could be wrong here, but was he not the first quarterback to throw for a perfect game?
There's probably
Maybe
been
not.
one before. Maybe for the Lions.
Yeah,
Definitely
maybe
for the
not.
Lions. Ain't no fucking way. That was definitely at least for the Lions. But bro, wasn't it like 18 passes? Like it was a good amount of passes to have completed the whole and no drops.
Yeah. It was like 16 for 16, 17 for 17 or something like
And then
that. 18 for 18.
St. Brown had a crazy stat going, like 40 something catches and no drops or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Crazy stats.
And some of those catches were not easy to make. I was watching all them games. Some of them bitches were like fingers almost touching the dirt to catch the ball.
Bro, I'd still be surprised watching Lions games, man. I'm still in awe. Like, I kind of can't really believe that the Detroit Lions are actually good at football, bro. Like, I'm telling you, we was riding with them through the 0-16 season. We watched all 16 of them L's back to back to back. You telling me they went through camp
Need to be a
and
5-man.
all
I
them
have
damn
one check.
practices to not win one singular game? Y'all wasted so much motherfucking time. Y'all wasted everybody's time that season. But
The-
man, I just look at the TV, bro, and I'm like, I'm so fucking happy that we're good again. Or not again, now. We never
Yeah.
been good. We good now. I'm too happy.
My
I didn't know
favorite,
until this past year Dan Campbell was on that team.
yeah, bro. On the 0-16 team, I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure. Yeah,
I did not know that.
it's shitty. Fucking
Oh,
shitty.
you've
That is
been
very
through it.
shitty.
That's where the grit came from.
Great.
You guys got a favorite moment
Hell
throughout the
yeah.
year? Like a singular play?
Yep.
Okay.
Off top.
All right.
Off top.
I got
bro.
mine too.
I told you I've really been loving watching Jaden Daniels play, man. That Hail Mary pass, do y'all
Yeah.
remember that shit for the game?
Yes.
It got tipped up and then caught in the back of the end zone.
My mom
Bro, I
was
was watching
so
that
sick,
shit live,
bro.
jumping around. It was crazy.
My mom
Bro,
was
did you see-
so sick.
Did you see the other angles of that video?
Yeah, the guy
Yes.
like taunting and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, he's talking mad shit.
They should have. I would have cut. I would have
Oh.
cut that dude. That's just.
Sad
That's
him for the rest of the
despicable.
season.
He knows better. You got to play off the tip, man. You play the tips. Go box somebody out like you're playing basketball. That's what you're supposed to do. His dumbass ran up there and tried to
Heard that
hit
hail.
the ball. The fuck?
Lions are putting 40 plus up on Saturday night. Not to say that you won't score, but the Lions are going. They're breaking 40 points.
And it's a home game too.
Oh, it's gonna be loud.
Lady.
Chill out.
It's gonna
I'm
be
just.
loud.
I'm
Lady.
only telling you the truth right now. I'm only telling you the truth.
It's gonna be really loud in there.
Commanders.
Alright.
The Commanders defense could hold Saquon. They didn't have to hold the Gibbs and a Montgomery though. Two different run styles colliding at once. They didn't have to worry about that.
What's your bet? Hold on. K Doug, look. You so damn kind. You better go to FanDuel and put about 10 racks right there on the Commanders.
She.
They gonna say thank you for your donation.
I sent you the ESPN bet thing. Put your 25 on Commanders money line. Use that as your qualifier.
Ooh.
Or do it before
Yeah.
then so I can get my bonus money and I can put it on the lines.
Bonus money. Ooh.
I wouldn't put my damn money on the Commanders. Shout out to the Commanders though. Like I said, I really love watching them play, but like I really think we're gonna win.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That's so fun. I wouldn't bet on the Commanders, but shout out to the Commanders. You know, it's a very real sentence that was just spoken though. I felt every part of it. It's gonna be a good game. It's not gonna be a bad game at all. There's gonna be a lot of hype for it. You know, there's two teams that have been down bad for a long time that are excited to be where they're at.
Yeah, and I'm glad Jaden's doing this as a rookie, man.
Yes,
He's doing this shit as a rookie, bro.
He played like a veteran. That part I will say.
I mean, it shows like CJ Stroud last year.
Yes. With the
Yeah.
the way the team is flowing, yeah. But he do
Mhm.
got a little Lamar in him. Jane Daniels got some
Yeah.
Lamar in him. If it like I don't know, he always converts on that first down if people are locked. He's a dual threat for real.
Yeah, and it's such an advantage to have that option. You know what I mean? To where, hey, if it falls apart, we got something to lean back on. Sometimes, you know.
100%.
With Jared Goff, we don't really have that. You know, I just have to credit his decision making because he's not finna get loose. He
It's just
is
two different
not
styles of
getting
play, bro.
loose.
He's
Yeah.
got maybe 2 yards in him if he has to take off.
Hey,
Maybe.
Jared Goff caught a touchdown pass. Don't let that go over your head. Jared
That's
Goff
right, he
caught
did.
a touchdown
I
pass.
saw him limping in the end zone. Yeah, he's old. No, he's actually not even that old. He's only like
29.
30-something?
I don't even think he's 30 yet.
29. Yeah, he's not
But
even that
hey,
old.
he kind of
That's
run like
crazy.
35. Bro, man,
Don't
that
he?
shit was
Saw him
crazy. If literally any
limping
other
his
player
ass
on that
up.
team was guarding him, that would not that he had like them when the big boys trying to catch him.
I saw that.
Just couldn't do it.
He had the big boy jumping up trying to swat it.
They got nice trick plays though. They got me thinking they're playing Madden or NCAA for real with the trick plays. I like it. They work.
Hook and ladders. Hey, if y'all can pull it off clean and like it's not sloppy and you're not really risking to it's just a little toss, bro, and you can use the element of surprise versus the defense, bro. I love how they run that shit in the middle of the game, man. Catch them off guard.
It
you know?
surprises me how
Don't
well these other guys can
wait till
throw
you
the
have
ball
to
too.
use it.
Like, dude, they can throw. Like, I mean, Montgomery played quarterback at one point in his career, so that's a little different. Bro, I've seen Gibbs and St. Brown throw some balls that it's like, okay, that's a good pass.
I can let them throw.
They got their fundamentals in order. My favorite play of the year is the Dan Skipper touchdown.
Dan Skipper touchdown.
And I was a big fan of
Dude.
when they let Penny Sewell play quarterback for one play. It didn't work at all, but I respected the effort.
Yeah, that's how you know you got a good O line. You putting in trick plays for your right guard or whatever position Penny Sewell plays. Does he play tackle?
I don't know.
I mean,
Is
the
he a
Dan
tackle?
Skipper one had to happen because they had to get their get back for that bullshit in Cowboys last year.
Oh, that's right.
Was it him or Taylor Decker? It was one of those two. Like whatever didn't check in bullshit or whatever.
Yeah, that was so fucked up, bro.
Fuck it, gotta get back.
Okay. I'd
Yeah,
have to
we
agree
here
with
now.
Slates though. I was at ZZ's watching the game. Man, the whole bar went nuts. Nobody even likes the fucking Commanders or the Bears, but everybody was going nuts because that Hail Mary was crazy.
Yeah. Like people that were just watching the game. It was just such an insane play.
I
Bro.
looked up
I'm
on the
watching that
TV
shit.
and I was like, "Oh, the Bears about to beat the Commanders," and I just see him fucking yoink. I was like, "Oh
Wicked
fuck,
work.
what just happened?"
Because like the whole play played out so perfectly. Like Jaden Daniels, he had enough time to let his guys get down there.
Mhm.
Then this guy literally put every ounce he had into this throw. Like I don't know if he could have thrown it any farther than what he did.
Probably
No,
not.
He let
that was
everybody
it.
get down there, launch that bitch, and then the tip drill was so perfect.
Topic of the
Tip
Commanders.
drill was perfect.
Thoughts on the kicker? 18 hair
Nobody likes
adjustments
the
and hits the
Commanders.
pole.
She said a lot of people like the Commanders. Nobody likes the Commanders.
You
Let's
guys
be
saw
real.
that, right? Bro
What?
fixed his hair like 18. They said he touched his head 18 times.
Yeah,
Bro, I was gonna ask you about that. He was tweaking. I'm
Bro,
like, what drugs is this guy on?
I was sitting there like, you don't have enough hair for that. It's not moving. It's not
He,
moving,
he
bro.
would think about putting the helmet on. He'd be like,
Bro,
He said, shit. He
I can't
moved.
see it when the helmet's on, and it's not. Your hair's not fucking moving, bro.
at all. He ain't even got no hair for real to be doing.
I don't
all
know if
this
it's
shit.
true or not. They
Look,
said he's
man.
got something, like he has some sort of, or he was just tweaking. I don't know, because I've heard a lot of
Pop the
kickers say
yurt.
that pressure doesn't exist, so I don't want to hear that.
Aaron Rodgers was
And-
playing off the Yerks. This kicker might have been off a Yerk 30.
Yeah,
And
he was
Rodgers is
seeing
playing off a
shadow
lot of
people.
shit, getting his stuff together.
Rodgers
feel-
was some of the shadow people out there.
I feel bad for him, man. It's just a bad way. It's just a shitty way for his career to end.
Dude, yeah, fucked
the
up season for the
Jets.
Jets.
Should have
bro.
just. I know he didn't want to. Should have just retired after the Packers, though. Legacy would have been
They
outstanding.
tried.
They did
The
try.
Jets tried, man.
Can only do so much.
Yeah, they got Devontae Adams like halfway through the season, try to get him
Yo.
back, but
Did you see that play where Devontae Adams threw it to Aaron Rodgers and then he threw it back to Devontae Adams and he got fucking smoked?
no.
What do they
You
call
see
that?
that?
That's hospital ball, right?
Yeah, bro.
Who-
He
okay.
set him up for failure.
This is a good topic for a couple minutes. I don't remember his name. Is it played for the Saints for a minute before Rattler? Derek Carr.
Derek
He's known for
Carr,
the hospital ball, apparently. Like he's known for it.
He's just
That's
throwing wherever he
terrible, dude.
can.
That is terrible.
He putting their life in danger.
For what?
Because I'm telling
You know damn well they're not catching that ball, bro. You're not holding on to it.
He just said, "Fuck it, it's got to go somewhere."
yeah, if you're like a 245-pound inside linebacker and you see a little slot receiver running a drag at you, you're drooling at the mouth because you about to CTE this nigga. You about to fuck up his family gonna feel this one.
hmm
Like, don't throw no hospital ball, man.
It's terrible. I'm glad he ain't playing no more. Spencer Rattler sucks too, but I'm glad Derek Carr ain't playing.
He does suck.
I was talking to my mom about this, and I don't know if it's fair for me to say because obviously I'm not in the NFL. I'm not a quarterback. I feel like there's a lot of shit quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Like to be an NFL quarterback, like pro, you're a pro player. I don't like what I'm seeing out of a lot of these guys. I'd love to bring a few names to the table.
Yeah, who?
Drake May. What's the guy's?
That's a hot take. Hold on, Drake. I know they ass and they suck, but like Drake is a
What the fuck?
he's
He played for the
alright.
Giants and now he's on the Vikings. What the fuck's his name? God damn it. I hate him.
Oh, I just saw him.
Giants, Vikings.
Didn't they call him Danny Dimes?
Daniel Jones.
Thank you.
Daniel
Daniel-
Jones.
That guy
Daniel
sucks.
Daniel Jones.
That guy
Yeah.
sucks. Caleb Williams. That guy sucks. Okay.
Yeah, he sucks.
Need I say more? Spencer Rattler. That guy's dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, I think Kyler Murray's bad now. I know he had his time, but I think now he bad. He be fucking around with Call of Duty too much. Everyone knows about this. That's just some real shit that he be doing.
You think he's past his prime?
Yes,
Yeah, I believe that.
We
I
seen
do.
the best out of Kyler already.
Yep. And you know, sometimes that just happens. The spark will die out quick, or you get it. Like shit just happens, bro. But like, fuck,
Hey,
am I looking at?
that's what the Giants thought, huh? With Saquon.
That's what. Yeah. And then they realize that they just suck.
Yeah,
That
these
shit
guys,
probably
the
hit hard
fucking
as fuck.
Giants, bro.
Man, I'm glad that the Bears fans felt that. They're like, oh, we got Caleb Williams. We're about to be so good this year. Blah,
It's
blah, blah,
crazy
blah,
too how
blah.
much we sat here as a group of three week after week and talked about how that was a terrible decision.
Everybody knew it
From
was
day
terrible.
one, we sat here and said there's no point in taking him. There's so many other positions that could be filled to have a more effective offense, at least for it right now.
They should have just kept Justin.
My mom wants them to take Pete Carroll. Granted, though, she doesn't want the Lions to lose anything that they have going for them. She does not want to see them lose their offensive coordinators or anything like that. She wants Pete Carroll, and I feel like I can't be mad at it. He did win a bowl with the Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not a bad coach. He's not
But
Should
coaching
have been
right.
too.
Exactly, and he's not coaching right now. It might be a good shot for him. It's a step in a better direction. I don't know.
If he wants to, he might just be kicked up on the beach all motherfucking day.
I mean, there's
I
probably a
would.
lot of people, bro, that like.
Right.
I mean, there's got to be a point to where you just sitting there and think like it's not worth my time to go out and be a part of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of
I will
stress.
say this though about Caleb Williams. Some rookies don't even play. You know what I mean? Like for example, like Jordan Love when he got drafted. You know what I mean? He luckily was able to watch Aaron Rodgers play in front of him for a little bit. You know what I mean? Caleb Williams, I understand he was cocky, he was real confident and shit, but quarterback in the NFL is a very, very tough position. And there were some mistakes throughout the season, like just bad clock management and shit. Remember when they lost to the
Mm-hmm.
Lions? Trash clock management and just little shit, you know what I mean? But he's doing okay. I mean, like, he is a rookie, so I'm kind of cutting him some slack, but like not as hyped
No,
as what it was to be, you know.
No.
Tim was telling me he thinks that like because it's obviously very rare that you go to the NFL and first of all just start right away. Usually pretty
Right.
rare for most
Mhm.
positions. Still pretty rare that you just go out and you just start right then and there. Even
Mhm.
rarer for a quarterback, but it's been happening more recently. I've noticed a lot more recently these past couple years where they're just drafting people and saying, "Hey, you got to play." Tim does not like that
Well,
idea
if
because
you
it's
the number one,
I know, but like you're more times than not, you're setting these people up for failure, bro.
yeah.
And it makes
In
them
a
look bad.
sense.
Because
I
like
mean, if you're that good though, like if you're going top five, I mean, obviously there have been some shitter top fives, but if you're going top five, man, like you're getting out there and you're not only getting to play, but you're getting experience, you're getting to practice more through going through it, you know? Like it's just gonna make you better. I feel like
it's just hard though. Like
Yeah.
obviously, like
obviously.
CJ Stroud last year, very fucking rare.
Oh, that was
Jane Daniels this year, like that shit just doesn't happen.
Yeah. These guys are young making plays, man.
I'm glad that I'm
yeah.
glad that there's people out there that can do this shit though, because obviously, like this was kind of unheard of. This
I'm glad
type of
CJ Stroud beat the allegations.
me too. He deserved to. He
He
started playing a
does.
bit mid throughout the season, but I don't like when people say he's bad because he has taken the Texans to the playoffs twice in his first 2 years, and like
Yep.
you can't take that shit away. I know they lost to the Lions, but like you know,
Honestly, they
that's
shouldn't have lost that game.
no, they shouldn't have. Not at all. They were beating the brakes off the Lions in the first half, and their defense folded.
That Jared Goff have like 5 interceptions.
Yes, but and
Yeah,
Jake
that's
Bates had
crazy.
2 field goals that barely fucking went in. Otherwise, we would have lost.
I think I've seen something where it said no QB has ever thrown 5 interceptions and still won the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Because like, why the fuck would you win that game?
Yeah,
Realistically, how could you possibly win that game?
the fucking crazy defense.
You know, that's one of the most important stats. All teams look at that at the high school level, college level, pro level, no matter what level, it's a turnover battle. If you
Mhm.
can win the turnover battle, more times than not, you'll win the football game.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else on that list you wanted to cover?
We really hit it all. The only thing that we didn't, if we want to jump back to college a little bit, we talked about Deion to the Cowboys. We talk about Lamar, NFL. Uh, Me and Mike was just chatting it up before you jumped on about kind of how it shaped out in college football. Is the SEC falling off? Are they
Yes,
falling off?
I would love to have that as our last topic.
Yeah, like I mean,
I'll state
I'm not
why.
quite ready to say that. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll state why I think the progression has started. If we don't want to say that they've just fallen off, if we want to say the progression of that has started,
Mm-hmm.
Bama lost twice to Michigan. Bama's not in the playoffs. Texas got embarrassed. Realistically, Tennessee kind of got embarrassed by Big Ten schools. Georgia
they get
lost to
embarrassed.
Notre Dame. Like, regular season, sure, a powerhouse, but in these big games now, we're starting to see something different out of the SEC.
Yeah, it just wasn't a high year. I don't think it was a high year for the SEC.
Because,
We've had high years, you know what I mean? Just no,
of
not
course,
today.
there's shit teams in every division. That's just how it goes.
Yep.
But like to
I
see
mean,
these
shit.
big
What?
ass teams start folding is eye opening.
South Carolina's in the SEC, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Even fucking Illinois beat them, dude. Illinois beat them in their bowl game.
How much does this do you think has
And,
to do with
Illinois,
NIL?
they're kind of nice.
Illinois was
They were okay.
Were they okay?
all right. They were
Indiana
all right.
was playing nice for a minute. They had me in fear, and we played them when they were still undefeated. I won't lie.
IU,
I won't
the
lie.
Hoosiers, man.
I do not like their coach, man.
A lot of people don't. That's
Bro.
okay.
I don't like their coach.
I just compare him to a cigarette.
Put the cig out, dude.
That shit was so. Didn't
But-
Will Howard do that? Yeah,
Yeah, on the sideline.
insane.
I think this is just one of the things that we're seeing with like the two major conferences forming. You know what I mean? Like, I think some years is gonna be Big 10
Mm-hmm.
some years is gonna be SEC. You know what I mean, just depending on how the cards fall.
How much of this change in direction is based on NIL?
A lot.
Too much.
And it's going to be even
much.
worse because,
Like 70% of it now.
man.
You got the money.
'cause,
You
I
can
mean,
buy whoever you want.
If Ohio State wins the national championship, obviously, people are going to want to go there. And then more companies are going to want to sponsor, Ohio State and their athletic department. But what's crazy is Notre Dame isn't conferenced.
No, they're not.
So who the fuck, I don't know. That's just going to be weird.
Who do you? Okay, let's.
Nah,
Big topic. What conference tries to obtain Notre Dame after this year?
Big Ten. It has to be Big
Big
Ten.
10.
Do you think they can pull it off?
Nope.
If they want, like, if Notre Dame wants to, but they probably don't want to.
At this
No.
point, why would they? I feel like I wouldn't want to. If you made it this far independent, that's how the rappers
they're
be
in the
feeling.
natty.
That's how the
Marcus
rappers be
Freeman's
feeling. They
doing
don't sign to a
something, man.
label.
Everybody going independent. Fuck it.
Exactly.
Okay.
You
That
know,
would be kind of
Um,
cool though, just to have 1 year of scheduling where you can just pick whoever, just come to an agreement and just play whoever. Like Ohio State plays
Hey,
fucking.
that'd be
I
lit.
don't know, wouldn't it? That'd be cool.
Pick your own schedule. Fuck
Pick
it.
your own
We
schedule.
get to-
Y'all figure it out. Who
we
you
get to
wanna
play Texas next year,
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Nice.
and there's gonna be some blood now. I didn't even because obviously in the beginning of the year I didn't expect us to play them. So now that this has happened, next year's regular season game gonna have some tension.
Attention.
And if I'm not mistaken, we'll be playing Archie Manning.
Yeah, that'll be his first game
Yeah.
ever starting. I think ever started, right?
Yeah, now he
It
hasn't
might be a
started yet.
warm-up game.
I can't believe they.
Y'all the first game of the season?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn.
They let him come in for
Uh,
a game against the Bucks, and they slammed his head in the ground. I was like, bro, you're not allowed to hurt that guy. You can't touch that guy. Like, you're not allowed to hit that guy.
The NIL shit. That's what I wanted to talk about. The NIL shit. Yeah, I would like to see the NCAA do some shit this offseason. We're gonna need to get some caps or something.
It needs to
Because,
be
like,
regulated.
It's a little too much free for all in that realm. And like I do like and enjoy that the players have power here, but damn, they got a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of power. Just be like, man, I can get the fuck out of here and go get some money elsewhere. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I was explaining to one of the teachers at the school the other day. Like I talk football all day at the school and shit, obviously. And I was like, I was a student athlete. Now it's athlete students. The student part don't come first no more. All this damn money, this is their job.
Yeah.
Straight up. You know what I mean?
People leave
changing,
There's
man.
people leave college and be set for years if they didn't go to the NFL. Like, they'd be set for years.
Right. Nowadays, you ain't even got to make the pros. Shit.
I
No,
think it's gonna change recruiting a lot too. You're gonna have a lot of like 4 or 5 stars going to some nobody schools just for some money.
Money. Yeah.
yeah.
Because shit,
They're
money
gonna,
talks.
there gonna be a lot of
Money
kids
does
out there
talk.
that are like, I don't give a fuck how bad that school is. That bag is big enough.
Yep.
Like when we lost people to Miami. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Miami got a bag, bro.
Miami got a bag. They got beaches.
Mhm.
Ohio has snow.
You know, Columbus
Oh,
sucks for the
I
most
want to get
part.
y'all thought. Before we wrap this up, I want to get y'all thought on one more thing.
Okay,
Kyle McCord, Syracuse. Hey,
he balled out.
W season,
He balled out.
W
bro.
W season.
W season.
I don't
But
like him still.
And at first, like you can go back on our last podcast, I'm probably criticizing him like a motherfucker. Like you at Ohio State transferring out. Hey, he did his shit, man. He made it work. You know,
I do want to
he
say
he
is
did his part.
he finally came down to his level. I don't
Okay,
think he
yeah,
was
I
good
feel
enough
that.
for Ohio State ball, man.
But that's a very
That
valid
level of
point.
ball.
That's a
Yeah.
valid point. And that's what was
Yeah,
proven
you
to
can
us.
snuggle in the ACC. You know, you
Yeah.
can snuggle in the ACC.
You can make a name for
That's
yourself
all
if
right,
you
bro.
ball out well enough.
Mm,
People go to the NFL from colleges barely ever heard of all the time.
yep.
You're
Hell
good
yeah.
enough, you'll be there.
Absolutely.
They'll find you. They'll find you.
Do you ever think it's almost beneficial to play at a lower tier college if you're that good because you will have a better chance of standing out against the lesser talent? Or do you think people like take that account too quickly? Like, oh, like you're not playing as good a talent as you should be.
No, and it's pissing me off. Look at
Okay,
Ashton Genty.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Because I seen people trying to talk crazy, talking about he's not that nice. Penn State locked him, but I understand he had most of the carries, but like, dude, that's what Boise State's been doing. Like, they're gonna do that. You can't like.
Yeah.
I'm aware he didn't have 300 fucking yards, but like, bro, he should have won the fucking Heisman, in my
He should have
opinion.
won the Heisman.
I think Ashton Genty should have
No,
won the
no,
Heisman.
no.
He
Those
got
are shit
robbed.
takes. No, no.
He got
What?
robbed.
I think he got
No.
robbed.
I like
I
Travis
think,
Hunter,
I like him too,
yeah.
and I think he
but
was a
man,
great Heisman candidate. I wanted Ashton to win it.
Okay. I like how you said that. You said you wanted him to win. Nah, he should have won. I like that. I like
I think he should have, but like that's gonna tie into me him wanting to. Not that Travis didn't deserve the Heisman. I know he deserved the Heisman. He's the only guy like in history to play the two positions effectively as he did, and ball
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
his level.
Mhm.
I don't know, bro.
That
Genty doing all the rushing shit was just I thought it was monumental. Like as far as running backs,
can we agree
it
though
was, but like, you go ahead, Mike.
that Boise State wouldn't have been anywhere near the playoffs if they didn't have Ashton Gentry?
that's 100% true.
Hell yeah.
Nobody would talk
Hell
about
yeah.
them. The only time people talk about Boise State is because they got a blue field.
Yeah. That's about
It's the
it.
school. It's that team with the blue field. You know what I'm talking? Oh, okay.
Which arguably is like one of the, it might at least to me is one of the coolest fucking fields in the country. Like I think that shit is sweet.
It is cool.
Bro, that shit's been hard since we
Forever.
were like in middle school,
Yeah.
bro. Like they had that shit.
I used to
It's
play.
been
I used to
tough.
play as them like in NCAA 14 just to play in the blue field. I thought that shit was tough.
Yeah, their field's been nice, man.
You think Travis Hunter does
Yo,
that shit in the NFL? You think they're shutting
what?
that
Play
shit
both
down?
sides?
You think they're shutting that shit down immediately? And
Absolutely.
He not playing both sides.
do you think they're gonna
I
let him?
don't
Do you
think.
think they're gonna let him pick or tell him?
They're probably going to tell him, we're drafting you to be a wide receiver.
Okay,
We're drafting you to be a cornerback.
because that's where it
I
gets
don't
tough.
I don't think he's
You
going to
got
have
you
that
got to
much
let him play
freedom.
both at practice and test it.
You better let him play what he wants.
Okay,
That's
in the
how it's going to go.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do if I was a team. I wouldn't try to box this Heisman Trophy winner up. What do you want to do? But I'm gonna tell me you got to pick one. I'm not gonna do both.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Whatever one you want to do, shit. Go ahead, bro. You fire at both of them. Well, and if it don't work, if you want to change your mind, cool. You know what I mean? We could try to make it work because the guy's just a crazy athlete. You know?
He is a
I'd let the
crazy
Lions take him
athlete.
as a corner.
He is a crazy
Ooh.
athlete, but man, I feel like that limits some of the other talent that you're drafting or that you have previously drafted, Because not only is he getting cracks at wide receiver, but he's getting cracks at cornerback. So then you got to have another player sit out that could be just as good or even better at that position.
I think whatever team takes him is gonna know what they want him
Great
for.
problem to have.
I feel like whoever
Yeah, I
drafts,
guess it is a
like
good problem to
I
have.
think whoever drafts him is like they're already gonna know what they want him for though. Like if
Yeah.
they had it their
Right.
way, they're gonna know what position they would want him to.
I mean, these like they're gonna have to combine. They're gonna talk to a lot of teams and shit. And I think a lot of this shit will get worked out well before the draft. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, I think he's gonna be in the league as a
what he's
receiver.
thinking about. Yeah.
If
I can really see either or.
me too.
Mhm.
I feel like the receiver just would. I don't know. I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
I'm down with it.
But I
Yo,
would love to see it, like him get drafted, and for a couple games he's playing corner, and for a couple games he's a receiver, and just see what happens. Like just every
Hell
other
yeah.
couple games, let him do something. Just let him switch it, especially depending on who you're playing. Like if you go to a decent team and you're playing some bums, bro, pick a side, play it.
That'd be wild.
yeah, not think of it that way.
That's gonna be the only way, the
Versatile.
real way they can test it. They're gonna have to wait for the schedule to line properly and be like, okay, now's the time for you to play the other side and see what you like.
Play the Patriots or
Mhm.
something.
Right? Yeah, pick a side, bro.
Panthers.
Pick a
The
side.
Panthers.
Panthers suck.
Yeah, they just suck.
Darian said real quick, what about the Pistons All-Star Cade big win against the Knicks? I don't got shit to say about that
Oh
because I
hell
don't
yeah.
know, but I know
Hey,
Slates do.
That's,
I do.
Yeah, that's Slates. That's all Slates.
Hey DZ, bro, that was our second win this year in the Garden, bro. I've been checking the standings. We're 8th in the East right now, man. I'm pretty geeked, man. I'm like we're only a couple of games behind like third place in the East. I know it's early in the season, but like I love it, man. And then number 5, I forget his name. Malik Beasley. Yeah, Malik Beasley. He's so green, bro. Malik Beasley. The Pistons got a guy. He's shooting the light. He's like a top 5 3-ball shooter in the league right now. It's
That's
fucking
nice.
insane.
That's not
He's
some shit
straight
I
out
would
of
expect them
college.
to have on their team.
I don't know where we got him from, to be honest. I don't know. Like our young guys are playing good. Like Ron Holland, he plays really good. I love watching Marcus Sasser. Marcus Sasser, he's a really good guard, man. And Jalen Durham plays tough. Asar Thompson plays scrappy on defense. Cade plays good, man. When Jaden Ivey's healthy, like I like watching our squad right now. Yeah, if you can catch a Pistons game, catch it, bro.
To tune in.
I wanted to
Yeah,
ask
have
real
to see what's
quick.
going on.
I wanted to ask real quick.
Clay Thompson to where, DZ?
I just wanted to throw this out there real quick. At an hour 17, we could have one really long video, or we could go for like another 10, 15 and have like an hour video and then like a shorter second video. Completely up to you guys.
Mm,
I don't know what you guys got going on for the rest of the night. On time you have to get up.
I gotta be up a little early. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get up. I gotta get up at 6:30.
Okay, I just noticed we were at hour 17 already, so I wanted to ask.
I mean, shit, we could really chop and divvy up how we want. Yeah, we could get 3 videos out this shit if we want.
No, we
You
really
know,
could.
like, mhm.
I'll edit it
That'd be
up.
good time.
I'll edit it up tomorrow and let you know like the duration of certain things we did
That'll work.
and chop it up.
That'll work.
Oh, I see you, DZ. Okay. I feel you. What up, Q? Shout out
Quentin, thank you for
Q.
follow, sir. Is that the Quentin I'm thinking of? I can't see any
Yeah,
pictures in the
boy.
chat. I don't know if it's Mr. Q himself.
I don't know what
I think so
Quentin that
because it
is.
says DZ shared the live. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What up, Q?
Yeah.
What up, Q? There we go. Fire.
Q.
That's
What
our boy
up,
Quentin.
brother?
Fellow Ohio State boy, fellow Lions fan.
I love it. Love it.
He for the cause. He for the cause.
You have to get in here in the next one, Q. I know you got a lot of things to say. You've been to a lot of games this year. You got a
Yeah.
lot of in like real time experiences. He was there, bro, when golf caught the pass.
Holy shit. Yeah, you're gonna have to tap in, Q.
You might have to come on
Yeah,
here, bro, and
tap
share those
in.
with us. That's story time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We can have guests too. Shit, man. I like having guests on here.
Yeah, I got.
It's fun.
I still got the 5
Yeah, it's
cam one
fun having
unlocked,
guests.
bro. I still have the 5 camera unlocked for 2 guests.
Yeah.
Sorry, we need some
Yeah.
people.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
I'd,
Need
I'd
some
like to
people.
get DZ on here and have a basketball segment, even if it's like 20,
Bro.
30 minutes.
That'd be tough, bro. Hey, yeah. It ain't got to be that long, really. You know what I mean? Like a full podcast length, but we could do segments like that. I like that idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, we should try to dabble into that segments. That's why I like the fact you had the list, especially if we
Yeah.
stay in order of like all college, all NFL, all like that can. Dude, that's so good. That's so gold.
Yeah, we could format it however too. I sent you the link. You can get on there and
Okay,
put it
is that what that
however,
is? All right,
you know
bet.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what the link. It's a Google Doc link, so we can all edit it. Be pretty tough.
What day are we coming back then? Do you have a set
Shit.
schedule, Slates? I know you kind of do, Mike.
I
Like
can
you
check.
kind of do.
Yeah, kind of do, kind of not really. I mean, for the rest of the week, I'm out at like 6, and then I don't work Saturday.
So it's like is because I'm in Dexter on the weekends usually. Sometimes if I'm ever in town on the weekend, 100% down to do an episode if people are available. Is for the most part is around 8 o'clock a good time for them on any of the weekdays we just
Hmm.
It depends what day. Some days, like Mondays and Thursdays, I'll get out at like 8.
okay.
If I don't work, like if I work at the gym, I usually work at the gym from like 5 to 11 p.m. or 6 to 11 p.m. This week I only work at the gym Tuesday, Thursday. So like I'm cooling today,
Do
you
you
know.
guys so like okay, like so let's say for example on Saturdays, you guys both have your schedules for that following week coming up?
Yeah. So I actually know my schedule 2 weeks out. So I
Okay.
know next week's and the next
When do you
week's.
get your like when what day do you usually for sure know your schedules? Like, or does
Um
it is it
I
able to
know
change?
it's able to change. Like the school shit is pretty consistent, but like that's not even the time when we really podcast or get on here, you know. It's like
Well, I'm
usually
saying like
in the evening.
on Saturday, like we should hit up the group chat and send a text, and that like on Saturday try to schedule at least around 2 days for that next week where we can get on here and record.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'll have my schedule. I'll see what days I'm working, what
Yeah, that's
days
what I
I'm
was getting.
not.
Like so on Saturday, send a text and be like,
Yeah,
"What days next week would you maybe want to?"
for sure. Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's good. I miss doing it, bro. I miss doing this,
Yeah.
This is
I'm glad
fun.
to see people tuning in and shit, man.
Like it,
especially
Glad.
yeah.
like
Shout out all the viewers, TikTok viewers. Shout out
that's
to
what I'm
Twitch
saying, bro.
viewers, man.
Because we still got that AI clip shit, so we can start throwing some stuff on TikTok, bro. That's when shit's
Hmm.
gonna get nice. As soon as we can go live on TikTok on our own
Hell yeah,
channel,
bro. That shit gonna be lit.
Yes, sir.
This shit gonna be so
I
fun.
join people's lives all the time that talk sports. There's so many
So
people in there
fun.
from so many people like all different types of teams yapping in that bit, talking mad shit. So I love it. I love it.
And if we can
They
get
better
more
not
than
get me active
if
in
we
the
can get
chat.
5 people in here, that'd be nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
the people of TikTok love chaos.
I do like
Yeah.
chaos. They do.
I like
Mhm.
chaos. It was fun. Thank you. Usually we're not going
Yeah.
this long, but
Hey,
we had to.
Thank you.
bro, one of our best videos, bro. That shit was so entertaining when we had the Michigan fans on this bitch, bro. That shit
Yep.
was fun. And the Michigan supporters. We had K Slash and Connor.
That was a good time. We got to do that again too. We
Hmm.
really should have done it after we lost again. That would have been hot.
Would have been nonstop yelling.
We would have had
I would
nothing
have
to
been
say, and they
going
would
ass
have had
y'all.
everything to say.
Right, that's the setup. Man.
Well, we're gonna have a lot to talk about after this weekend and Monday night.
Hmm.
Appreciate it. Shared it to a bunch of people. Love it.
Keep it consistent. We'll
Yeah.
do our best. It's gonna
Good
be
shit.
it'll be on this Twitch account forever. And for now it'll be on my TikTok until we get the other one built up. This is our
Mhm.
best alternative
Fair.
for this point in time.
We'll get there.
Seen through the
Yeah.
reflection of the glasses. Fuck? Talking about.
Probably
He talking
mine.
about Mike.
I
He
don't
talking
know.
about
I don't know if he's talking about me, Mike, or
My
Kristen.
fucking my shit's bright, son.
say
I
his shit
just
is
now noticed how
beaming.
much. Bro, I don't even know what you're getting at, Easy.
Hey.
OG had.
They
Oh
said
yeah,
not me.
OG had the notes up. I remember you texting me
Oh.
that dirt when we were like.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that shit again, bro.
Real quick about OG. That man never, ever, ever, ever gets off NCAA, but steady be losing to Darian and Chip, and almost me.
Wish they had that on PC.
Man,
Shit sucks. Got
So
my
funny.
Xbox if I want to play.
Every
I can't
time
believe they don't have a PC.
I know we got the fucking Game Pass on here. You think I'd be able to get it?
it's not on Steam either.
Mm-mm.
That's cooked.
Damn.
That's actually cooked.
It's stupid.
I need to get you in a couple gaming sessions, Mike. Just some
Yeah,
random shit. All right, is there any
I play.
last? Oh, go ahead, real quick. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say I play a lot of random shit, so we'll have to think of something.
Get a game called Liar's Bar. I think it's like $5.
What is it?
Liar's Bar. It's like a card game, but
Oh,
also Russian roulette.
okay.
It's funny. It's got game chat. It's funny. One
All
time.
right.
GC.
Thought that is Michael. Did I miss a comment somewhere?
Yeah. Did we miss something?
I thought that was milk.
I like milk.
Milk. Oh, she thought it was She thought I was drinking milk. No, it's just water.
That would have been fine.
Oh.
I would have supported that decision. I'll tell you what.
Hydrate.
I was drinking milk earlier.
Thank
but
you.
This ain't milk.
She hates that I love milk, bro. Hates it.
I mean,
When I go there on the
good,
weekend,
man.
bro, there's a little half gallon, 2% in there for me. Just for this
Chalky
guy.
milk.
yes, sir.
I'd be in there posted up on the couch. Chicken nuggets. Football.
Chicken nuggets and milk.
Sometimes.
2%.
That's crazy.
2%.
Hey, bro, I live my way.
Nefarious
Yep,
is what
okay.
that is.
Foul. Warm milk. Hey, but
That's
look,
funny.
hey, some milk with like a nice warm chocolate chip cookie or a brownie. Come on now.
I can get behind that.
I prefer
no.
crunchy cookies over soft. People disagree with me all the time, but I do. I do. You want to know how I eat cookies real quick before we get out of here?
Yeah.
I take a bite of the cookie and then I take a drink of the milk, and I'll chew the cookie while the milk's in my mouth. No.
Yeah.
No.
Let's go ahead.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be one day you're gonna be sitting there baked out your mind with both of those things at your disposal, and you'll be like, you know what? I'm about to try it.
There's gonna be a big cookie slushy in there.
It's really not, bro. It's not that bad. It's not.
Good
I'm on a
indeed.
different type of timing. That's all it is.
You might be.
Different type of
You might
motion.
be.
Oh my gosh.
Any last words, gentlemen, for the people out there, or for ourselves? Any
I'm
messages we
good,
need to
man.
hear?
Glad to be back with y'all
Glad
boys.
to be
Glad
back.
to be back. Mm-hmm.
Glad to be back.